These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Bruce via Wiser Now. It appears that those of us in Tier 4B will receive our notifications. At this point, it looks more like overnight Sunday into Monday morning. Set an appointment on Monday, changes to start on Tuesday. Now, that's where it is right now, looking very good at this point. Let's see what happens. Might not be anything until Monday, but you never know. They could surprise us and bring us something Saturday. Alright, News on Guru, Uncle Versi article quote, in the document Al-Sudani presents candidates for the presidency of the House of Representatives for the two vacant ministries in his government. Quote, the presidency of the council decided to vote on the candidates in a session on Saturday. Claire article quote, the Iraqi parliament completes the cabinet of Sudanese government by granting confidence to two ministers. The media department of the House of Representatives stated that an absolute majority voted to grant confidence to the two ministers, and thus the ministerial cabinet of the current federal government, headed by Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, has been completed. Walking Stick via Frank26. This is a Walking Stick's Iraqi bank partner friend update. Iraqi bank friends said when they announced the government of Iraq is finally seated, the new budget will be introduced to Parliament. The budget is a number of laws within a law. It is at that time they will expose the laws. These laws will be read upon receiving the budget to Parliament. The reading of the budget laws by line item will reveal the exchange rate. Mark Z via PDK, great news out of the sandbox. Iraqi cabinet is nearly completely sat now. Two key seatings have just occurred. It appears the entire cabinet will be done before the sun sets today. Now we just need the news we are looking for. There is a lot of speculation out there that we should then see our RV within a few days of the completion of this cabinet. At least that is the chatter. I do believe the CBI has been waiting to make sure the government of Iraq has their ducks in a row before they make change to that rate. The CBI is firmly in charge of changing the rate in Iraq, so to me the news is pretty exciting coming out of Iraq. We're seeing it all come together. Frank26, notice how they constantly talk about the exchange rate. I don't care if they deny it or once again repeat it. None of this is important. The most important thing is that they are talking about it and doing it. That is a pattern not to be ignored. Like I told you 2 weeks ago, the CBI would be talking a lot from now on, and they aren't. Alright, Pimpy, question what happened between Kuwait and Iraq. Pimpy says, August 2nd, 1990, Iraq invaded Kuwait. It occupied the country around October of 1990. Saddam Hussein told the people in Kuwait they had until October 3rd to exchange their Kuwaiti dinars for the Iraqi dinars. After the Kuwait dinars wouldn't have any value, both currencies immediately were devalued. Kuwait's dinar was devalued to protect it from being stolen and sold on the black market. Iraqi dinars were devalued because of the invasion. The Iraqi dinar at the time was worth $3.22. Kuwaiti dinar was worth $3.45. Internationally, the currencies were not usable. Central banks refused to acknowledge the currency, therefore it had no value. The U.S. liberated Kuwait February 28, 1991, and shortly after, Kuwait redenominated their currency. So it's not so much the currency was revalued as much as it was redenominated, which is different. I'm anticipating Iraq is going to do the same thing Kuwait did. You'll be able to exchange your old dinars for the new dinars, and they'll just reinstate the rate. Frank26 Firefly report, all the main banks in Iraq are saying they are keeping up with the modern technology and lined up with international standards and acceptance proceedings. And Frank said, holy cow. Mark Z via PDK, is near nominal effective exchange rate possible, $1.60 or full RV $3 plus. Mark Z says the near rate is always possible, but I'm looking for the full RV or a reinstatement rate. The reinstatement rate would be around $3.20 something unless they factor in inflation, which would make it considerably higher. Claire article quote, the Central Reserve exceeded $90 billion and revealed the date for offering 20,000 class. Quote, the value of the Iraqi currency or the balance exceeded 160% as the value of the Iraqi dinar amounted to more than 1.5 dinars. He expected the 20,000 dinars coin will be offered at the end of the year 2023. And lastly, Mountain Goat, welcome to the month of December. This is a very critical month for us investors in the IQD, for if we are going to see any action by the CBI to reinstate the dinar anytime in January 2023. We must begin to hear news from them over the change out of the paper currency in circulation to lower denominations to accommodate the new rate, which they call the Project to Delete the Zeros, which we all hope will finally be out of the program rate and to a much higher once on Forex. Yes, a rate reflecting the true value of the IQD, a rate we are all looking for. And a news flash from Dinar Gurus is early reports indicate the Iraqi parliament has voted for the final 2 minister seats. This would mean Prime Minister Sudanese government is complete and has the confidence of parliament. Many gurus have been looking for this signal as a stable government. Stay tuned as the gurus continue to chime in.